Welcome. It's your first visit to our Olympus Storage Innovation Lab. We're familiar with technologies such as cloud, but in terms of data storage, do you have any ideas or concepts that can help with the new infrastructure development?
The new infrastructure is proposed for the digital economy, right? So, infrastructure essentially refers to road construction. And we are building digital roads. Data will become the energy source of digitization, and the storage and access of these energies will be an important driving force of our digital economy. So we put forward the concept of all-flash data center. It's roughly divided into 3 key points. The first point is all-flash for all. All-flash storage for all scenarios is mainly driven by 3 factors: the heating of the data itself, data security, and data energy saving. Therefore, we need to develop all-flash data centers. The second point is all IP, and the last one is intelligence. After these 3 are achieved, all-flash data centers may provide good momentum for the digital economy over the next 10 or even 20 years.
I don't think it's a device-level concept anymore. It's a more macro network. Look at it from the perspective of data centers.
Hot data, as I mentioned, requires business continuity. I need to ensure my business remains uninterrupted in any failure scenario. In such cases, disaster recovery is required, right? Second, for warm data, we may need to do hot backup. In the event of a failure, backup data can be quickly converted to production data. So that's one of our requirements. Third, for legacy cold or archival data, we want it to be warmer, with a warm archiving model so that it can be quickly invoked.
Full disaster recovery of hot data, hot backup of warm data, and warm archiving of cold data. It's all warming up, right?
Exactly.
It's all warming up.
In this way, the data access efficiency will be greatly improved.
Can we solve one problem? In the past, we were worried that data would be lost after the flash memory was powered off.
We solved this technical problem long ago, whether it's concerning the disk drive of flash memory or the use of flash. Globally, the entire service life of our flash memory is greater than or equal to that of HDDs. This problem no longer exists today. So, this flash trend is unstoppable. We just talked about disaster recovery of hot data and hot backup of warm data. These are system-level solutions to single points of failure. With these, we can solve the issues of service continuity and data security. For example, the Tokyo Stock Exchange shutdown event last October was just because the whole disaster recovery solution didn't work well. After the host failed, services were interrupted for several hours, which is unacceptable in today's world. That's why we really need to comprehensively build a secure system. The logic behind that is data security.
You just mentioned the importance of data protection. In the past, we were afraid that data would be lost if flash drives were powered off. Now, there are protection methods, right? Are there any other benefits?
For some scenarios, such as backup scenarios, there are in fact some powerful data reduction technologies that allow us to store larger amounts of data in the unit raw capacity. This brings several benefits. The overall TCU decreases, meaning the energy consumption per unit will greatly reduce. There's also the energy-saving benefit brought by the all-flash data center. This is possible because of the high density of our flash memory, as well as our algorithms and technologies. Let's take a data center whose PUE, or power usage effectiveness, is 2 as an example. The power consumption of storage devices may account for 15% to 20% of the total. If the entire storage device saves 1 kilowatt of electricity, our entire data center may save 2 kilowatts.
If we save 1 kilowatt of electricity, the entire data center will save 2 kilowatts.
With the development of our digital economy, the construction of data centers will increase significantly. We need to improve the value of data while saving electricity, which is an important driving force behind our promotion of the all-flash data center today.
I've heard before that in the entire data center, only the storage uses its own dedicated network, right? Will storage performance remain high after the IP-based evolution?
Last year, we worked with our customers, partners, and some industry organizations to launch a solution called NOF+. This allows us to replace the FC SAN, the last part of the network that is not IP. We also had commercial cases in the finance and carrier industries last year. According to the test results and use effect of actual commercial cases, Both performance and latency far exceed expectations. If we replace FCSAN with all IP in the future, the effect will be still good.
I saw the latency indicator is just 0.05 millisecond with all IP. In the past, the dedicated network was 0.1 millisecond. That means the performance of the IP-based network is much better. It was the first time I've ever seen it.
Yes, this is a notable technical improvement of the system.
Finally, you talk about intelligence. Could you tell us more?
Intelligence is mainly divided into two parts. The first one is in a data center: multiple devices. To deal with complex management of multiple devices from different vendors, we put forward the one storage solution. Customers are able to use multiple devices as if using one. The second part is equipment maintenance and fault prediction. This is also part of our intelligence. Today, we have a lot of sample training. We've built many good models to understand what happens to a hard drive when it's faulty, thus facilitating O&M. Post-event processing turns into pre-event prevention, which greatly reduces our O&M workloads. This is one of the directions we are focusing on.
Are there any success stories so far?
Yes, there are already several, especially for the intelligentization of homogeneous equipment. For example, China CITIC Bank has already used our solution. Several others have as well. In fact, we've already served many customers. In the future, we will continue focusing more on customer needs. But how can we lead the industry in our challenge today? It's also our mission. We hope that we can take the lead in the industry for future storage technologies. No matter whether it's network, computing, or media, we will provide a complete all-flash solution with superior capacity, cost-effectiveness, and full data utilization to establish a solid foundation for our entire digital economy.
All-flash data center. Let's stay tuned to see its future performance.
Absolutely.
Great. Thanks for sharing.
Thank you.